It's amazing that this country refuses to learn. Let me tell you something. I've been physically ill talking about this. And let me be clear. I got no problem with the racism. America was founded on it, literally. I've been used to it my entire life. I've read history. I know history. So I know racism. That doesn't bother me. What bothered me is the fact that y'all are still trying to whitewash, minimize, or marginalize blatant racism. You have a right to say as much hate-filled stuff as you want. You do. And nobody deserves to lose their life over words. Nobody. My only issue is the cowardice that's coming from you quote-unquote adults that are still trying to hide behind this thing of context. Well, you got to look at the context of how it was said. What proper context should I look at as I don't trust black pilots or doctors? What context should I look at as Martin Luther King was awful, the civil rights movement was a mistake, and women aren't good for more than breeding? What's the proper context for me to look at it as not as awful as it sounds? Which again, you have a right to say those things. My only problem is the pussification of you people acting like it's not as bad as what you said. It's insane to me that y'all are still hiding behind this, doing mental gymnastics to make yourself not be as bad as you sound. Which is crazy because this is the time for you to embrace it. This is the best time. You got a dude at the top that's on your side. You got hate groups marching through the country that's on your side. You got the highest court in the land on your side. This is the time for you to embrace the hate. Why are you still trying to minimize it and whitewash it? Let me tell you where I gave that dude a lot of credit for, and I mean this. He owned his words because he knew words meant something. He owned his ideology. I give him a ton of credit for that. This shit y'all doing is ridiculous. Seeing these news networks and these TV networks cower to hatred is one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen in my entire life. We got to look at the parameters and how the sun was angled with the thing when he said the words. Stop. You look pathetic. If I say I don't like restaurants that have white people in them, that's in my opinion. I have a right to that opinion, but it's based in race. If I say I don't like fat people, that's my opinion. I have a right to that opinion, but it's based off what they look like. There's no cleaning up those statements. They were awful things to say. What I think it is that a lot of y'all, instead of owning your hate, you still feel some kind of shame about aligning with people who hate. So you still feel bad about how you are, so you try to clean up how they are, which makes you more pathetic. Again, I got no problem with racism, and no one deserves to lose their life over words. But the cowards, y'all are 1,000 times worse.